It's our very best value of the day. And when I see Corky's ribs, I just think summertime. And well, you know what? This weekend is Memorial Day weekend. So it's the unofficial start of summer. And not quite the summer we had all envisioned. But you know what I'm going to do regardless of what happens? I'm going to have ribs. And I think many of you are as well, because since we kicked this off at midnight last night, over 40,000 sets of ribs have already been ordered. Now, to put that into perspective, we only have 10,000 total left. We've taken orders for 40,000. I only have 10,000 left. Now, we had an immediate ship, but that sold out earlier tonight. So now I'm shipping this, and when I say I mean QVC and Jimmy and everybody at Corky's. We'll be shipping this either on June 22nd or June the 29th, but we have already lost some choices on those ship weeks. So let's take a look at our choices. We'll break this down for you. And we're going to tell you, before we start telling you what we have left, let me just get through what we got here. 3 1-pound baby back rib racks or 6 1-pound baby back rib racks. You'll choose original, the brand new launch of a new flavor, Smoky Blues, or a combo pack only in the 6-pound choice, where you'll get 3 and 3. 3 of the original, 3 of the Smoky Blue. Now, no immediate ship is left. We do have auto delivery, shipping every 90 days for 1 year. But let me tell you now what remains in 622. In the 3-pound, I have the original, 3,800, and the Smoky Blues, 2,500. That's shipping on June 22nd. If you go with the 6 count in the June 22nd, I have only combo and 1,400 remain. Now, if you want to deliver it on June the 29th, and let me tell you, if you choose June 29th, you will, with a credit card order, get this delivered prior to 4th of July. So in the 3-pound 629, I have original 1,200 left, Smoky 750, in the 6-pound on 629. Only the combo and 350 remain. What you should know about all of these ribs, these are baby backs. These are the filet mignon of ribs. Bones are smaller, meat is more plentiful. You're also going to love that these are competition-style ribs. Now, what is a competition-style rib? Competition-style ribs are ribs that are first seasoned as they're smoked with a dry rub. So they are really beautifully done with that great dry rub and then slathered with the sauce. True barbecue competitors would call this a muddy rib, because it's got the sauce and the dry seasoning, giving you a 1-2 punch of flavor like nobody's business. There is a huge barbecue competition held every year in Memphis called Memphis in May. I'm guessing this May it didn't happen. But you know what? It's happening on QVC right now because we've got the barbecue. We've got the ribs. These are all smoked over real hickory chips and charcoal. Let me make one small correction for you. Oh, I beg your pardon. Okay, so June 22nd, we are going to guarantee 4th of July delivery. And depending on where you live, you have to check with your operators to see if June the 29th will get there by the 4th. With some shipping delays, you may have an issue there, so check with your operators about that. Thank you for that clarification. All right, so what we're going to do is bring in by Skype our buddy Jimmy Stovall, who's been with Corky's over 25 years, joining us, I believe, Jimmy, from your home kitchen?
I'm home.
Buddy.
How are you?
Well, I'm well, and I hope you and your family are.
We are. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, buddy. And I'll tell you what, did you see, you didn't see what just happened, but I'm going to show you what happened. I took a knife to separate this rack of ribs. Let's come in close, guys. I took a knife to separate these, and look what happened. The bone fell out.
Look at that.
The bone fell out.
That's how tender.
Now,
that is how tender that meat is.
Look. Look. This all is meat. All of this off that one bone. That's what I was talking about earlier. When you talk about baby backs, Jimmy, you're talking about smaller bones and more meat.
That's right. The baby backs, that is the filet mignon of ribs. That is what you would turn it into competition. We only do this here at QVC, the baby backs. And what I love about them is, just like you're showing right there, the bones are smaller, there's less fat, which equals more meat. And that's what everybody wants when there's ribs. And in the competition, you want to put your best foot forward to turn in your ribs to the judges. And that's what these are. We start with the finest quality baby backs. We season them, just like you said. We let that rest and sink into that meat to give it that flavor. Then we slow smoke it, real hickory wood and charcoal, 6 to 7 hours. And that color that you're seeing right there, that color, that is flavor. That is that hickory wood. That's that charcoal flavor. And then we take them off one at a time, and we cut them into these 1 pound portions, which everybody loves. It's like a dinner size or a plate size. Then we put them in a bag, ship them straight to your house. They are slow smoked, seasoned, sauced, ready for you. You just thaw it. What do you say, David? Thaw it up, heat it up, and
eat it up. Hey, Jimmy, I took the bone off of either side. I took the bone off either side, and this is what was left. This is all edible. That's all meat. That's how much meat you're getting on. I took the bones on either side of it away, and that's how much you're left with. Now, let me talk to you about what you're getting tonight, because this is huge. Let me grab a little wet towel here, wipe my hands, and we're going to offer you 3 fully smoked, seasoned, cooked, and sauced ribs, 3 1-pound racks, or go with the 6 1-pound racks. Most people have done that 6 because you're saving almost $30 with our Stock Up and Save. Now, the only way to do the combo tonight, Jimmy, is in the 6-pound choice. And that's all we have available left in 6. Remember, since midnight last night, we've taken orders well over 40,000. I have fewer than 10,000 sets of ribs left. We will guarantee delivery on the June 22nd delivery week for 4th of July. The other one you'll have to check with your operators, because given the current shipping delays, depending on where you live, that might be an issue, so check with the operators on that. But this is what's amazing. And without auto delivery, Jimmy, you lock in the today's special value price and keep a good thing coming. I believe it's every 90 days for a year.
Yeah, and you'll keep getting the ribs. That's what's great. You know, nobody else right now, whether it's grocery stores or wherever, they're saying, oh, you're definitely going to get your meat. You know, some of the meat counters are empty, or there's some things left, some not. And what I love about this, it's the beginning of summer. You know, whether it's Memorial Day coming up, Father's Day, July 4th. And so you might not be getting together with a lot of people, but you still want that great memory of having barbecues with your friends and family. And that's what you get with this. You can't come into Corky's right now in Memphis because the dining rooms aren't open. But what you can do is get Corky's ribs at your house and have that same great experience.
Now, Jimmy, I know Memphis in May was probably canceled this year, and that hurts your heart a little bit. But we have some video of years. We have video of years past, and I'd love for you to talk over it, because I've been to Memphis in May with you, and that is one big barbecue party.
Right. It is. That right there, the largest barbecue cooking contest in the world. You can see we start with the finest quality ribs, and then we season them. We let it rest. That seasoning sinks down into that meat. Then we load them onto our smokers with the real hickory wood and charcoal, and then we take them off one at a time. And that's what we do at the competition. We want to present the absolute best to the judges, and so that's why we call these competition ribs, because I want to give you the absolute best that we have to offer for you to have in your house, as if you were judging the barbecue contest.
Now, Jimmy, we need to explain the 2 flavors, and for longtime Corky's fans, they're going to understand your original flavor. You guys were voted best barbecue in Memphis for like 7 skrillion years. So it's important to know that original sauce. Please explain that one, and then let's explain the flavor profile of Smoky Blue, but we'll begin with the original, the one that made you famous.
Great. So this is the original sauce right here. This has been on our table for over 35 years at the restaurant. It is a Memphis-style tomato-based sauce, a little bit tangy, just a perfect amount of kick. So if you like more of a tangy barbecue sauce, the original. Now let's talk about the Smoky Blues, Dave. I know you hadn't tried this. I don't think so. It's brand new. It is one of my, I think it might be my new favorite. In this right here, Memphis is known for the home of the blues, home of smoky barbecue. That's where the name came from. And this right here, this sauce, it's a thicker sauce. It's a tomato and vinegar based sauce, and we added molasses for the sweetness. And when you add that molasses to the sweetness to balance that flavor, it makes it thick, it's dark, it is everything you want in a barbecue sauce and more. It goes perfect. You see it right there, pulling apart. The flavor on top of those ribs with that Smoky Blue, absolutely amazing. It's like walking down Beale Street. Just smelling the flavors pouring out the door.
Actually, my feet are about 10 feet off of Beale. Yeah, right?
That's right.
Anybody?
Blue suede shoes.
Anybody?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on now. All right. So
yeah,
I was waiting on somebody to
smoky
laugh.
blue.
Hey, let's talk to you about what we've got available. And we are getting busier by the moment, and lots of you are making your choice now, so let's break it down. You're choosing either 3 1-pound baby back rib racks or 6 1-pound baby back rib racks. Choose either the original, the smoky blue, or the combo. Now, we have sold out of the immediate ship. We're now shipping on 6/22 and 6/29, and we do have auto delivery every 90 days for a year, and you can change your flavor if you contact us before your next auto delivery shipment. No reorder on these, QVC exclusive. Let's tell you what you can order on 6/22. We brought in 50,000 sets of ribs for the day, hoping that would be enough. In the 3-pound on 6/22, I have 3,600 original, 2,500 smoky blues, and in the 6-pound on 6/22, only the combo, and only 800 remain. Now, if you want June the 29th, in the 3-pound, I have 1,100 original, 700 only in the smoky blues. Now, if you want the 6-pound on 6/29, I have 150 left in combo, and then 6/29 will be sold out. So it's important to know, well, that is, we also sell out of the 3-pound choices. So it's important to know all of this is coming your way now in limited quantities. Everybody is grabbing their ribs, reserving theirs. Jimmy, it's important to know that all the work has been done. This is a thaw, heat, and eat product.
It really is, David. So when you get them home, again, they're individually packaged in 1-pound portions. So when you get them home, you just stick them in your freezer. They fit nicely. And then when you want one rack or 2, just pull out what you want, thaw them in your fridge overnight. You can cook them on a sheet pan in the oven or on the grill. All you're doing is heating them back up. So 350 for about 30 minutes in your oven. I like to cover mine with foil so it keeps all that moisture and tenderness in there. And in 30 minutes, you have the fantastic aroma of that great smoke flavor and the experience of Corky's eating in the restaurant, in your house, in your kitchen. You don't have to do any of the work but heat it up.
And that's what makes these great, Jimmy. And I'll tell you, I have loved your ribs for all the years you've been at QVC. How many years now? You got a little shot of our crew here. We're swapping out the ribs. That's all good. This is how the magic happens.
Yeah.
We're not going to shy away from that. That's how the magic happens. It's all good. But talk to us. How many years on QVC now, Jimmy?
So I've been coming to QVC for over 20 years, and I've been with Corky's. This year will be my 26th year, David.
Wow, that's crazy.
So can we talk about the baby back difference? The reason
Please do.
that
Yes,
the
sir.
baby backs are so great.
Yes, sir.
So again, we don't sell these at the restaurant. We don't have these at the restaurant. We only do these for QVC. Baby backs are the finest cut of ribs. They are the filet mignon of ribs because the bones are smaller, there's less fat, and when you have a smaller bones and less fat, you've got more meat. And that's what you want when you have great ribs. Then we season them. We rub them with the dry rub. We let it sink in. That gives that flavor all the way down into the meat. And then we slow smoke it with real hickory wooden charcoal. No pellets, we don't take shortcuts. And you can see right there, when you break that rib apart, you're gonna see those colors. That pink color right there, that tenderness, that is flavor. That is from that charcoal and that hickory wood. You know, the difference I like to explain between Corky's ribs and a piece of meat you put barbecue sauce on. You know, if you want a hamburger real quick, you can turn your gas grill on and have a fine burger. I mean, that's fine. But if you want real flavor, if you want the true experience of barbecue, you do a charcoal grill and you cook ribs or you cook your burgers. That's the difference in Corky's flavor between a gas grill and a charcoal grill. Yes.
Look what I did. I pulled all the bones out of this part. Everything behind is meat. That is all meat, boys and girls. And those bones fell out. This is what's so crazy about this. Everything is so tender, so juicy, so perfect. And I'll tell you, you're not going to stand over your grill for hours and hours mopping these ribs. You're not going to do that at all. You don't even have to turn on the grill. You can put these on a sheet pan and pop them in the oven. What you want to do is take these out of the freezer. And your buddy of mine, Robert Moyer, who used to come on the air before you did, Jimmy, always used to tell me, he'd say, David, put them in the fridge until they're flexible. And so to where you can kind of turn them a little bit. Remember him saying that? He would say, put them in the fridge until they're flexible. Then cover a sheet pan with some foil. He used to say tin foil. And then we would pop the ribs on there and pop them in an oven, and you can heat them that way. However you want to do this,
That's
it's
right.
fine. Or you can put them on the grill, whichever way you want to go. But